Welcome back. I've decided that I'm going to go into World 5-4. I'm going to have, well, apparently nowhere to stand on other than brown blocks and some yellow coin blocks and stuff. But also some saws to try and hinder us. One deadly line you're on right now, John. You really want to make yourself safe. But since you're on a line like this, you probably don't know how, so I don't know. Best to see what's around you. Really good idea. Also would have been a really good idea to pick up that power-up, but I guess you're gonna have to go without. Guess you're gonna have to see how long you can live. Which might be surprisingly long. And surprisingly miraculous. Okay. Hope at some point I won't have to rely on a miracle. Well, that's not a power-up, but it's a Bostro. Well, we really don't have to rely on miracles this time. Got the Bostro, we got ourselves a cape. And we got ourselves a halfway point, too. Now we should be ready for anything. Except maybe a really high jump that would require a double jump. Bostro's still not ready for that somehow. If only John had the magical power to allow Bostro to do a double jump. If he can do it on his own, why can't he do it with Bostro? A little extra weight should not be an excuse. Well, we're out of World 5-4 and now into World 5-5. We will have the Return of the Forest. Well. Me. Once again, I suppose John needs to escape from a burning forest. Or first, it looks like it's going to burn, because of that one flame that we saw right there. Probably has some sort of evil plan. Oh no. Well, we probably don't need to worry about escape. Bostro and John probably don't. However, the bears and everything else, they probably do need to worry. They're not as well prepared compared to John. Wow. And Bostro's kind of hungry for nitroglycerin as well. Or again, whatever explosive that it is. Alright. And now I'm hungry for anything, and what is with that? It's gloves, if those are gloves, and it's shoes, if those are shoes. We're apparently glowing multiple colors. I don't know if it was because of the star power-up, or something else. Something about it. Something suspicious about it. Hungry again? Well, spit that out, because I'm not going to allow you to eat absolutely everything, Bostro. And you'll get to the point of probably trying to eat yourself, which I don't want you to do. And now into World 5-6. Naturally, being attached to one forest, it looks like it's ready to burn. This one is probably going to burn too. So, we need to clear out. But Bostro, this time you're on your own. Being the coward that you are, I cannot free you this time. Maybe you'll have to be free from your life as opposed to free from this forest if you're going to run. Well, I still want to get out though. I do worry about my own life. If you worried about yours, you'd probably stick with me. Even with my mistakes. Because with me around, you'd probably make fewer mistakes. Well, we'd probably make fewer mistakes than you would alone, Bostro. I probably could have probably could have contradicted that with jumping into a football like that. And maybe that too. Then again, Bostro probably would have had to remember that even the Master can make a few mistakes, like me forgetting that Bostro is still hungry for athletes. Yep. Footballs, baseballs, whatever sport you can think of for digging. I don't know. Yes, playing sports can get kind of dirty, but there is a fine line. Once again, dying at the goal point, and once again, I have to get my revenge. Knock out an enemy just before I touch the goal. Well, now up to World 5-7. What do we have here? Well, we're finally out of the burning area. Guess I'll grow myself a red Bostro, and now we are ready, I hope. Okay. So what's it going to be like inside here? Okay, what just happened there? Does that thing explode really quickly? Something about it seems weird. And here. Okay, let's go ahead and pick this up. There we go. And what about this way? What's here? Okay, a fire flower. Wonder if those fireballs can hurt the enemies, the ones that shoot upwards right after picking it up. I really hope they can, because that would definitely help. And it might somewhat make up for the fact that John can get hurt by them before he even uses the fireballs. Okay. No more objects being thrown at me, thankfully, so I can safely go on. Although, that enemy is probably going to return. Maybe not here, but maybe in a few seconds. I hope not, though. And what is with this? I'm guessing it's supposed to be a waterfall. Far away from John so that he can't swim in it. Or maybe because it's so thin he cannot swim in it. Probably makes more sense than swimming in it. Okay. Well, the end should be near. Good. Well, I'm not getting that one up, but I'm not going to worry about it, because I have an opportunity to get some more. Can I just barely pick that one up? Nope. There we go. Maxed out once again. Your fullest potential, John. Actually, that's a plain lie. You need to be better at getting around the enemies in order to be at your fullest potential. And you may need a few other things as well. Like Bostro and a power-up. So let's go into Mini Fortress 3. Too bad I can't screen scroll, otherwise I could get rid of those spikes really easily, those falling ones. But there are probably other ways I can make this easy. Like satisfy a hungry Bostro. Would have been funny if he could shoot the bullet bill launchers. But then again, that would be too easy. On second thought, well, now I see that he cannot swallow those falling spikes. One of the few things in this castle that he cannot swallow. You're probably hungry for Diagonal Pootaboo as well. But, can't have everything, Bostro. Again, you probably already knew that. You just gotta remember that when the time is right. And wouldn't you know, a dead end right there. So I guess I gotta take the low road. Only get slowed down by the sparks. Okay, now let's... let's briefly forget that you need to repeatedly press the B button in order to hover. Perhaps Bostro should be ready for a spicy feast, because... well, it'll definitely be useful here. Now let's just not slip and fall into that metal stuff. Speaking of metal, not exactly metal, but maybe some tombstones can satisfy your hunger. Not so much your luck, though. Well, out of yet another fortress, and you know what, maybe I'll go for one more level. This one here, World 5A. What will we have? Well, as we can see, we're back outside. Thankfully much more open. And again, we got more enemies digging out of the ground, so... maybe trouble will rise. Not too much, though. At least we don't have to worry about a burning fortress. At least this forest can remain intact. Unless somebody lights a fire here, then... I don't know. If the air is in the wrong condition at the wrong time, then maybe this will become like the previous forests. Okay. So, just in case, though, we gotta get out of here, Bostro. And, whoa! Okay, well, you're out of here. Not in the way that I intended, but now I'm going to get out of here. Forget that I ever did that. Then again, John, it's always going to be in your mind. You will feel guilty about it. Okay. So, this takes us to side monster number 5, but judging by the arrow, next time I'm gonna go to World 4A.